artist extraordinaire, Jason Howard. Jason, how is Comic-Con treating you so far?
It's going great so far, Cammy.
Now, more recently, you and Ryan Otley came out with this fantastic comic called Sea Bear versus Grizzly Shark.
Yep.
We'll cut that out. Now, and your portion of the comic is the Sea Bear.
Yes.
How did this whole thing come about? It's just a crazy, crazy concept.
Right. Everybody assumes we were really drunk, but actually that's not the case. We were at a convention together, kind of like we are here today, sitting next to each other, and we both had a long commission list. And at the end of the day, we were like, well, it'd be fun to kind of go out or whatever, but we need to be responsible. So we went back to the hotel room and we were drawing, and it was pretty late. Like, we were just up late working and just talking and late and tired, and pretty soon, I don't know what happened, but out came Sea Bear and Grizzly Shark, and we said, oh, we have to do that as a comic. And some other guys later came into the room, and we just mentioned it kind of half kidding, and they're like, no, you have to do that. And we're like, oh, okay. Like, it was like, oh, if others think it's funny and we think it's funny, maybe it is kind of funny. Yeah. So, and surprisingly, Image said yes. So
doesn't hurt that one of your old bosses, Robert Kirkman, is ahead of Image, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Track it. Now, a lot of fans, we enjoyed the series, but we were under the impression that it would be like beast on beast battle. With the success of this book, do you suppose there might be a second volume where the two might meet?
Yeah, initially we had just planned it as a one-shot. But, we both had a lot of fun working on it, and the fan response has been great. Like, everybody seems to really like it. Like, we were seriously thinking, is anybody going to really buy this? Like, we think it's funny, but it's also kind of stupid too, Right. And so people seem to, for the most part, really dig it. So we've been talking about doing something else, either something in the Sea Bear Grizzly Shark world or another book related to that. So, and a lot of people have been asking for the verses, so that's been an idea we've been kicking around too. So nothing definite, but we do want to do something like this. It was a lot of fun, and we don't want to, let that go. So
I'm very happy to hear that. And unfortunately, Astounding Wolf-Man is coming to a close with issue 25, at the end of the Legacy storyline. Did you ever think that this comic that started out on Free Comic Book Day would get so far?
It was, you have hopes. You're like, oh yeah, I hope this goes really well. I had it's my first goal with the book is like, I want to be the Kirkman artist that stays on the book from the beginning, so I think I forget, it was like issue, 8 or 9 or something, where Ryan took over Invincible. So I'm like, well, I got to get past that so I can at least say I was on, longer than some of the other artists. And then after that point, I was like, well, 25 is my next goal. And then after that, it was 100. So 25 issues is a pretty good run, for, a comic book artist. Like, not a lot of artists, back in the day it seemed common, but now it seems people jump around a lot quicker. And with, Ryan, he's drawn, I don't know how many issues of Invincible, so, I've got a long way to go to meet that. But I'm like, well, 25, that's not a bad run, and, a good start, I guess, so.
And have you been talking to Kirkman for maybe future series with the two of you?
Yep. Yeah, Robert and I have another book we've been developing for a while now, and I'll be jumping right off of Wolfman work into working on that. So I'm pretty excited about that. I can't really say anything as it hasn't been announced, but it'll be a little bit different tone than Wolfman, maybe a little more action-adventure kind of feel. And both Robert and I kind of want to stretch our legs and do something a little different, and so I think it'll be really cool. I've been doing a lot of character designs for it around Wolfman pages, and I'm like, oh, I want to be drawing this guy, and so it should be cool. So
besides with Robert, are there any other projects you have in the works right now?
Nothing really right now. Actually, coming out this fall at Chick-Fil-A restaurants will be a comic book I drew for their kids' meals featuring a superhero cow. So I did that a while ago, but that's finally hitting shelves. And actually, it's going to be given away out on the streets Friday and Saturday at Comic-Con by a giant cow. So I don't know. I haven't seen this yet. So, but that will be around for people who are access to Chick-fil-A, and then that's just a one-issue thing. And then other than that, I'll be focusing on the project with Robert. So.
And if fans want more information on your upcoming works, and where can they find you on the web?
JasonHowardArt.com or on Twitter, the Jason Howard.
Well, Jason, thank you so much for taking some time out of your busy schedule. I'll let you get back to sketching, and I can't wait for the whatever's next for the Secret Mysteries Project. Jason Howard, everybody.